Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Oh, I love the Santa hat. So cute. Can you hear me? Thumbs up.
Mhm.
Yes? Okay, awesome. Cool. Hi, Stefan. I feel like I haven't seen you in so
I
long.
yeah,
Okay,
it's a
so
it's
let me
been a
just
while.
make some co-hosts. So y'all can help me let people in.
For sure.
All right. Thank you for helping let people in. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. Hi. Okay, perfect. If this is your first time here, hi and welcome. So, hi and welcome. Every second Monday, we are going to hang out via Zoom and talk about ukuleles, play some jams, and just get to know each other. It's really cool to do the live streams on YouTube, but it's way better to have a moment where we can all turn on our cameras and see each other. There is a chat feature. So if you're on a desktop, it's at the bottom. And if you're on a phone, I think you have to swipe. Friends gather here. Yes. So if you're, you have to swipe, but you can open up the chat if you can let us know which country you're watching from or which large city are you close to, just so we kind of get an idea. One time when we were doing the live stream lockdown, I think it was when I was pregnant. So it was the 2020 live stream. I asked people where they were from, and then these two women were from the same city in the same country. And then they chatted with each other on the background, and it turns out that they lived in the same neighborhood. And then they found out that they lived in the same building and they were just a few floors away from each other. And since they had both been quarantining, they got to hang out together and play ukulele. So you just never know when you're going to find someone that's from somewhere close to you. So I'm going to turn it over to Madeline because I'm so curious for you to share with us your Christmas tree behind you.
Oh, okay. It's I bought this when I was living in a condo and I don't know how well you can see it. I didn't have a lot of room. And so it's a really skinny white tree and I love birds. So I decorated it with birds and I have little mice on the bottom. I don't know, because I just kind of like the idea of steak, mice and birds and a cat. So that's my theme. Yeah, I thought today's the day to be Christmassy.
And where are you at, Madeline? Share with everyone where you're watching from.
I live just outside of Vernon, British Columbia, Canada. So I'm up in the country. So bird themes, that kind of fits, as you guys know, those of you who know me.
Have you hidden any bear ornaments in your Christmas tree?
Not yet, but certainly hoping to get a few decorations like that for Christmas.
Yeah, a bear would suit.
Fun story.
It looks really, really cute. I love it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll mute myself again.
Okay. Alrighty, Stefan, I'm gonna turn to you. And can you tell us if you celebrate this time of year in any way and what you do?
So, as in Germany, we celebrate Christmas on December 24th, not 25th. We are a day earlier, and it's each year family gathers around, have some good meal, have a good time. Goes on 3 days, 24, 25, 26. So 3 days of Christmas.
Nice. And can you
Yeah.
share with us the ukulele that you're holding now?
Yeah. I've got a special offer from Amazon. I don't like buying from Amazon, but I couldn't resist because it was half the price that I have normally paid. It is a baritone ukulele. It's a Makala MKB from Kala. I fell in love with it almost instantly. Sound is, instead of using the normal ukulele, you've got a wider range of sound. So cool. I like it.
That sounds awesome. I love it. I love
Yeah.
it so much. Yeah, I've played that mahogany ukulele before. The only problem with it is that the strings for me rusted because it has that one wound
Yeah.
string, so you have to change it pretty often, but the sound was really nice.
I already have had changed the strings. Had a pick that had a small piece of plastic in it, and they killed the first two strings who were wounded. And then I got a, what is it? Oh, Dario
Hmm.
fluorocarbon, and they sound really good.
Yeah, those
So
are
better than
Darios,
the,
right?
yeah, better than the it was Aquila, I think, that were on the US I
Yeah.
bought it. Yeah. Friendly to the
Cool.
fingers, soft and sound, beautiful.
Yeah, awesome. Love
Yeah,
it. Well, thank you, Stefan. And
you're welcome.
Stefan and Madeline are both people who work in our magazine staff. So if you haven't checked it out yet, we have a new magazine for the next 3 months. It's the next 3 months magazine. So go ahead and check that out. Alrighty, Melinda, I'm going to turn to you. All right, share with us what ukulele you're playing or where you're at or what you do this time of year. Anything you want to share.
Well, let's see. One exciting thing is my Christmas present arrived, and I opened
What?
this is the unboxing, and you're not gonna believe it. Oh my God, this thing is so beautiful. I can't take it.
Oh my goodness, it's the 8 string.
It's the Eclipse, yeah, and it has all these strings, and then it has the eclipse happening. It's the strings are still settling, so it sounds terrible, but
So that one is a gorgeous uke. It's beautiful. I love the scalloped cutaway, the gloss, the abalone around the edges. Yes, the back, those strap buttons, everything is gorgeous. Now, I think if I remember correctly, some of the strings are an octave apart, like one will be low and high, and then some are the same, right? Yeah.
yeah, and these are double.
Yeah. That's a gorgeous uke.
I just can't take it.
Oh, yeah. You're probably not gonna put that one down. It's so awesome.
I need a strap, so if you could suggest a moon strap to go with it, or eclipse or stars.
Oh, yeah.
If there's something in your shop, let me know.
Yeah. Okay. I'll think, but if not, I'm gonna look around for a cool strap for that because that ukulele is really special. So it requires a special strap. That's
Yeah,
gorgeous.
the one thing I don't get is it says that it has a hand rest, that this is supposed to be, and that's not really where your hand would rest. And I mean,
I think the purpose of that is because some people get what you call like ukulele arm. You know how you get that crease on the arm after Kristen looks up, Shelly. Everyone's nodding. So after playing for a while, you get like that like hard crease. So by making, what did you call it? The comfort something?
yeah, they called it the
It's like comfort edge or something.
yeah.
I
Comfort.
forget. It has like a specific name, but the goal is for your arm to rest there as you play.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So I'd be putting my arm at the right place, because it just seems like
Yeah, it seems like a little bit like kind of awkward.
Yeah, it just seems awkward. Like, well, if you're just chatting and want to like show off and just talking to someone, here's the armrest, you know.
I have
You
an
know?
armrest for my ukulele. It's so fancy.
Yeah, just if I did my nails, just so you could see my nails.
If you want to have it there as you're strumming, then maybe bring up the headstock part, and I think that would make for the angle to be a little better for it to rest there.
Yeah, I guess once I get a strap for it, it'll be good. And it also has this extra sound hold.
Yes.
Thingy.
So those sound holes I thought were weird at first, but after playing a ukulele with them, you can hear yourself. And it made me realize that a lot of beginners will have the ukulele this way, one, so that they can see their hands, but two, because you can hear yourself so nicely. But those player sound hole or individual sound holes make it so that you get a little bit of escape of sound and you can hear yourself a little better. So that's kind of fun. It's
Yeah.
gorgeous. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations on your Christmas gift. And tell everyone where you're watching from. I love the brick behind you too.
I'm in New Orleans. I live in Santa Barbara and New Orleans. So this is the New Orleans house.
Wow. That looks awesome.
So when you come, Bernadette,
Yes.
and there's this space back here. There's a little covered carport back here.
Mhm.
So this is the garage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's the garage.
Oh, I see.
And there's a bathroom outside here in the outside in
That's
case you can't
neat.
make it inside the house. And so there's a Mardi Gras parade that comes by, and the mailman told me when we moved in, he said, well, the previous owners gave us bathroom rights.
Okay. All right.
They wanted to make sure they could use the outside bathroom during the parades.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's a really, really amazing home.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's I love it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love, love, love the whole look of it and how you step down into that living area. It's so cool.
Yeah, it reminds me of your house, your new house.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine had that, the living room you step down to, but we filled it up because we didn't want to have
The
any more
baby.
accidents. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, there's these crazy stairs, and I did I did break my leg on these crazy stairs.
You broke your leg?
Yeah, I fell down these stairs because I was running with books, and it's kind of a spiral. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I broke my leg,
Oh
but
goodness.
I'm fully recovered.
When
Thank
did you
God.
break your leg?
5 years ago.
And how long did it take to recover?
I was in bed. I was bedridden for 6 months. I couldn't walk,
Wow.
and I had to do this therapy called the alter G. It was the alternate, and it was a treadmill that you wear a special outfit so that it blows wind up you, so it helps you walk.
Wow.
I had to learn how to do all that, but
Wow.
but now I walk and jump and
Good. I'm glad.
go.
Cool. Well, thank you for sharing your magical uke with us and your home.
Oh yes.
Thank you.
Cheers. Anyone in New Orleans or Santa Barbara?
Yeah, let us know in the chat.
Oh, I did see Marty. I saw Marty Dumas
Oh yeah.
last week. So she
That's
lives
so-
in town.
That's so cool.
So I do have a ukulele pal. So that was fun. Yeah.
I know. I wish I had a ukulele pal here in this area.
You have your bandmates. Oh, they don't live there?
Yeah, they're from here, but it's not like a ukulele circle. But actually, Abby's coming today. She's already flying from Chicago
Yay.
to LA, so that'll be super fun. And Jill is saying, check out Nancy Kokor's straps. And actually, Jill, you're here today, so I'm gonna go to you next. So, Melinda, we'll send you some links. Cool. Alrighty, Jill, let us know what ukulele you're loving this week, this month, or this year. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Can you unmute? Your dog is so cool.
So I apologize because I'm like bedhead and everything. What have I been loving this week? Well, actually, as we're talking, I'm cleaning and doing laundry, but I'm cleaning my ukes. This is actually a Diana Soundwave that I'm cleaning right now. But most of us are familiar with that one, right?
Yeah.
Let me grab one that's behind me.
How do you feel about the sound wave?
I love it. I really do.
Cool.
I love the projection. The flight ukuleles are very easy to play too.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the newest one. This is an Nui Moonbird. This is a concert size, and it's spruce and rosewood. And it's probably, I think, the prettiest ukulele ever, And you get such good reviews about it online, and everybody loves it. And David Thorpe loves it. Hey, David, if you're here.
I don't know if yeah.
I didn't love it at first.
Really? Why not?
Because it sounded a lot warmer in the demos, but actually it's starting to settle.
What kind of strings did it come with?
Black something other that I have to look it up.
Okay.
I'll let you know. But I bought it from the ukulele site in Hawaii. So, they did good setup with it. And we had an hour-long conversation about, different strings, and they put these on. I'll type in when I look it up what they are.
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
sent me something else. I think Oasis strings if I wanted to try that as well. But it is starting to warm up. And when it is, because it does have a pickup on it, when it is plugged in, it's even a warmer tone. So sometimes it just takes time, right?
It does take time, and it sometimes really depends on those strings. And then spruce is a very direct sounding
Right.
wood. So if you're used to like mahoganies or mangoes or something like that, and then you get a spruce, sometimes it might be a little off-putting. So
Yeah, in the videos, I expected it to sound more like my Romero Creations little STC concert that I have, or a little bit more like the Blackbird Clara. But I really am liking it a lot, and it really just in person is just so pretty and striking. But my biggest project that I'm doing right now, aside from the laundry, is I'm thinking about upgrading my piano.
okay.
So I've got a Yamaha digital clavinova that is like all the orchestration and stuff built into it.
Yeah.
And it's like a little baby grand version.
Yeah.
Honestly, in the last year, I probably haven't played it that much because of the ukuleles. But I'm trying to get back into that because I am a classical pianist. But anyway, it's 20 years old. It still is like a gorgeous sounding instrument as well. But then I just got to be up my butt that I wanted the new ones, which you either may be able to get or may be waiting months, depending on what you want, right? And it's an investment. So this morning, my neighbor came over, and because I had gone into Rockford, Illinois, because I'm just outside of Chicago, and they had the grand piano version, which is actually only about 48.5 inches deep. They had it on the floor, and I made a template of mine so that I could see how it compared in size to the newer one, and if it's going to take up too much space. So that's what's been keeping me awake at night. Do I do the grand piano version, or do I do the typical, almost looks like, a normal digital piano? It's pretty, but it's not that grandiose kind of looking thing. So
I think we used the clavinovas in college. Like that was like the standard that everyone at the university and in my music school had to learn on, play on, practice on. So
yeah, they're beautiful. And you know what? I'm getting older. I just turned 61, and one of these days I'll retire and I'm going to have more time for, as a lot of us know, to do the things that make us happy, right? And the things that we've gotten away from because we have to work our butts off or whatever. So
Yeah.
that's what I've been doing. But anyway, this is the Nui Nui is a beautiful instrument.
Yeah.
And I can't say anything bad about it at all. And it's very easy, it plays very easy.
Yeah. The neck looks pretty wide, like that nut width at the top.
And look at this, you can't really see real good, but the black part here is wider. So the fretboard on the side is wider, but I have bigger hands, I have piano hands, so it doesn't really bother me, but it is really pretty.
Yeah, I've seen all the pros playing the Nui Nuis recently. Oh, yeah, and I like that cutaway. It looks so beautiful, the way it's so soft.
It is. It's very pretty. So that's my story. And thank you for putting up with me rolling out of bed today because my neighbor came over and we had to move that freaking heavy piano.
Yeah.
Everything around it so that I could put the template on the floor and say, oh, I don't know, it's going to be too big or whatever. And then I have to deal with my wife coming home and saying, what is going on in that room? Because I haven't told her, so. Anyway.
And, the chat, people are saying, thanks to Jill teaching us about the Roadie 3, my favorite gadget of the year is the Roadie. Tina's saying, I put the Roadie on my Christmas list. Kristen is saying, I love my Roadie too.
Yeah.
And Jill, it's thanks to that gift that I went viral. Like,
I know.
It has like 17 million views on TikTok.
On the Roadie alone? Oh my God.
I haven't checked it in a while because I find that TikTok is one of those apps that just sucks you in for 3 hours or not at all.
I'm not even on it.
Don't. I mean, it's fun, but I removed the app from my phone, but last time I had checked, it was at 17 million views for that. And then I made a few videos answering questions about it. And those had like 100,000 views.
I know. I was laughing at the first video that you made, and I'm like, Bernadette, no, it'll do it itself because you didn't know who did it, right?
Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy that it went so big, I guess. And I didn't know, but the Roadie company printed out like a big photo of me and showed it at NAMM show in Nashville of me holding the.
Can they do that without asking you?
Well, yeah, because it was a screenshot from like the video, and I'm holding their product. And this is why I don't do negative reviews anymore, because brands that I didn't like started taking screenshots of me holding the instrument, and so it looked like I was supporting it, and they were putting those on Amazon. So I was like, okay, I can no longer do negative reviews because if I'm holding the instrument, they're gonna be putting the photos out there, and people are gonna think, oh, Bernadette likes this. So
the other thing for those of you that don't know about the Roadie, there's good videos on YouTube as well, but it only works with geared head tuners. So if you have planetary tuners, you have to use the normal snark or whatever you use. I don't know why, but
planetary tuners are cool. They're like so smooth. But
so that's the deal. So Roadie loves you then, right?
So,
no. So they're not like giving you money or anything now?
No. So I showed them the video. They were thrilled that it was going viral. And then they wanted to do a giveaway. And I was like, well, I'm going to choose the winner. And so many times with giveaways, the winner will be someone that I've never seen in my life that just participated for the giveaway. So I was like, no, I don't like that. So I decided to choose amongst the names that I recognize and do a drawing from there. And Allie is the one that won. And Allie is here today. And I was like, that feels a lot better because that person is someone who's always watching the videos, always supporting. And like, I don't know, it sucks when it goes to a stranger. I know it's the fair thing to do, but I think it's more fair for it to go to someone in the community. So they sold out on Amazon because of that video. Wow. And I had the affiliate link on Amazon, which will give me like 10 cents out of any $100. It's very little, but it's a commission and it adds up. And so at the end of the month, from all the little links that I have to different enyas or stands or whatever, oh, it can bring in like $500 a month, which at the end of the month, that pays for gas. So that's
Right.
awesome. So they sold out and they said, hey, the product is sold out on Amazon. Can you put the link to our shop? And I was like, okay, well, I can do that for a commission. And they said, oh no. And I was like, okay, well, then I'm not going to put your link. And they were like, what about a giveaway? And that's when I agreed to do the giveaway with them. But I was like, really, you guys, like you're making $300 from each sale. Like you can't sponsor a video for $100 or something. Nope, I didn't want to. So I was
And
like,
I'm so surprised, just based on the numbers that you just shared, the amount of views and everything, that's crazy.
I thought it was crazy too, but like whatever. For
Exactly.
example, Enya, like 4 or 5 years ago, was kind of just starting off on the American market, and they asked me to make videos, and the trade-off was with them was that we would do a nice big giveaway every 3 or 4 months, and so I really like that. Like I thought that's a good trade-off, and they were promoting my channel as I was promoting their ukes, and it was like they said, play all the ukes that you enjoy, and if you throw ours in there, that would be great. So it was really easy, no pressure, because they felt like they had a good product. And what I liked about them so much is that they wouldn't send me a pristine ukulele from their factory. They would just say, hey, order on Amazon and we'll reimburse you. So they didn't care which one I got because they weren't going to send me a perfect model for me to review. And so I like that transparency as well, which with some brands, they say, oh, we want to send you one from our factory, especially for you. And I'm like, no, because I'm going to get something better than what people get. And that's not
Right,
transparent.
and I think that's valuable to all of us too, because then when you get one off of Amazon, you can honestly say, you better go get it set up, or mine came, properly set up or whatever, because we all know that a lot of times the Amazon stuff needs a little bit of help.
Yes, yes. And there have been a few brands that'll send me their product that is sold on Amazon. And I think, like, I'm sorry, I can't review it because I wouldn't recommend it. Like, it would be embarrassing. And I try to imagine, like, okay, what if Kristen bought this? What if Tana bought this? Like, would they be happy? Would this be a good use of their money? Or like Nadia, for example, that was like wondering which ukulele to buy for weeks and weeks, daydreaming about which one to buy. And I would think, like, what if Nadia ordered this? Would she be happy that she waited all those weeks? And if the answer is no, then I can't put it on the channel. Like, sorry, not happening.
Well, as always, thank you for everything that you're doing. I'm sorry I've been a little absent, but now with the snow going to be coming soon, I'll be around more.
Yay! Awesome.
Thank
Cool,
you.
cool. Thank you. I hope that you find a piano option that works for you too.
I'm crazy.
That is so cool. Alrighty, fam. Well, I just shared a link to the printable for Silent Night, which is the first song in our chord melody. But if you open up the link right now, I'm gonna do something a little bit unexpected. Let me see. And that's that I'm gonna share the second song here for the first time anywhere live, and I'm gonna teach it live here for you. So make sure you open up that link and take a look at what we have. So the goal, and I see Tina singing already. The goal with this chord melody, I thought it would be so awesome if it could feel like anyone could do it. I wanted just the beginner to do it or the seasoned player to do it. So I decided to only put harmonies on the first beat of every bar and for it to be harmonies of 2 strings. And so it was a fun challenge to still make it sound beautiful, even if it was only 2 strings. So go ahead and turn to O Tannenbaum or O Christmas Tree. I see Kristen smiling. So I try to say it the German way. So this one, we're starting with open C string on beat 3. Oh, and then you can hold a full F chord if you want, but we're only going to pick on the 2 middle strings. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. Okay, so you have O on C and then C and E together, E, E, add the third finger on E string, third fret. And your index finger could stay where it's at. You're just gonna pick on E and A together, lift off that 3. So you should have just played "Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree." All of those notes should be played with you only moving the ring finger on and off the 3rd fret. And then the next phrase right before the C7, open A string. Bring the ring finger back to the 3rd fret and pick the middle strings. 1st fret of E string again. Oh no, open A, 1st fret of A, open E, and then middle strings with your ring finger on the 3rd fret of E, and then 1st fret of E. So that whole first phrase should sound like this. Go ahead and try it. I see everyone's really engaged. I'm going to tune quickly. I just tuned, but it's still sounding a little off, so go ahead and try it. Okay, so I will give you 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and play "Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree." Just those two, that phrase, okay? I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. Let's do that 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. The next part is on the lyrics. How lovely are thy branches. Go ahead and try that out. Try it a few times by yourself and then we'll do it together. So I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and you'll come in on how lovely are thy branches, and you're gonna end on that 1 on E string. So I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I should give you 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 because it's on the and on the upbeat after 3. So I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Two more times. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And now there's one lonely note at the end of that first line. That's the pickup to the next line. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are thy branches. It's the same exact notes as we did in the line before. So let's do the pickup of the last of that first line. This time I will give you 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and let's play as much of the second line as we can because it's the same as the first line. So I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Second line. Okay, now we're gonna put the first and second lines together. Line 1 and line 2 together. I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1. Second line. Okay, relax the hands, stretch them out if you need to. Thumbs up, middle, or down. How are you feeling so far? I'm kind of like, it's kind of trial by fire, right? To make you play so much chord melody in like such short time. But the goal really was to make it as simple as possible with just 2 strings to focus on. So hopefully you're feeling like this is something you could do. Let's do line 1 and 2 more times, just so it feels more natural. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Bye, Pauline. Thank you. Okay, I see some noddings. Cool, so it must be sounding better. Let's do it one last time and then we'll go to the next phrase. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. A Christmas tree. 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. 3. Okay, so what we just finished, we have beat 1, beat 2, and that little rest is on beat 3. So the pickup to the next phrase is on the and. And I'm calling everything a phrase because I really want you to think of things as a sentence. And so if you were to say, I'm going to play my ukulele, the rhythm of how you say the phrase, I'm going to play my ukulele or ukulele, there's no random pauses in between, right? You're not going to say, I'm going to play my ukulele, right? It has a flow to it. So as we have these musical phrases, oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, I want you to think about how you're playing and don't have those awkward pauses in between that shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be, oh Christmas tree. You know, you want it to flow. So think about your ukulele as making those phrases and making them sound connected. And that pause should be really at the end of a phrase. So now we're at the end of the second line. And it should sound something like this. So you have your finger on the 3rd fret. You can have your index finger on the 1st fret of E string, and that'll have you ready. That's the end after 3, and then bar 10 or the next line. And then lift everything off for the open string, but have your pinky reaching towards the 5th. Okay, so play open string and then play 5th fret. And with that pinky, you can slide to the 3rd fret and add your ring finger on the 3rd fret of E string for that harmony you're going to make right under the C7. You can do it other ways if you wanted to, like you can use ring and middle. It's up to you. Find something that's comfortable, but I'm gonna do it that way. So I'm gonna start with ring finger on the 3rd fret at the end of the 2nd line, and then ring and index open, but reaching to the 5th, and then 5th fret, and then 3 and both 3s, and the index for the 1s. So let me look up the lyrics on there. I think it's like your boughs so green in summertime or something like that, but I want to have it right. Oh, Christmas tree lyrics. Okay. Your boughs so green in summertime. So that's what we're saying. Your boughs so green in summertime. So go ahead and try that a few times, and then we'll try it together. Of course, there isn't a perfect finger position there. Find one that you like. Okay, so I will give you 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, give me that phrase. I'll go a little slower than that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the next phrase is stay bravely green in wintertime. So your boughs so green in summertime, stay bravely green in wintertime. So we're going to be on the 1st fret of A string, and then A and E strings, A and C strings together, and then 3 and 3 on E and A, and then 1 and 1 on A, and then A and E. Some pretty harmonies happening there. So you could do a baby bar there if you wanted to. I like your cat, Shelly, so cute. So if you wanted to do baby bar for the notes under the F chord, you could. I think it might be better to use index and middle, index on E string, middle on A. Because if you do a baby bar and move, it kills the note of E that on E string that's ringing. And you want those notes that are ringing to stay ringing as long as possible. So that phrase will sound like this: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. There's some hopping happening there. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3. And the good news is that the next phrase, we're at the end of line 3, right? The next phrase is the same as the first phrase. So in music, whenever we're describing like phrases and their patterns, we use the letters A and B, and any new phrase will be C, D, or whatever. So if you think about the first line, that would be A. The second line would be A because it's the same phrase. The third line introduces a new phrase, right? So that would be B. And then the last line would be A. So the form, the pattern in music, we would describe it as A, B, A. So let's play the last line. Let's get the pickup that's at the end of the third line. So I'll give you 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and then you come in. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. 3. And that's the whole song, all of it. So let's see if we can do a playthrough. I see lots of smiles. That makes me really happy to see you smiling. Okay, so let's see if we can do a little playthrough of it. I know it's a lot, but I think we can try. So from the top, I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, Christmas tree. 3. 1, 2, 3. Second line. 3, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 3. 3. 1, 2. And let it ring, let it ring. So it doesn't have to be perfect now, but I think it gives you a good framework to work with, and it's a super exclusive live lesson because I haven't taught this one yet on YouTube. Go one page before and let's try and do Silent Night together, just as a little playthrough before we say goodbye here. And that way you have an exclusive playthrough as well. This is my thank you for you being here. So Silent Night, let's kind of go through the first line. So you're gonna have your ring finger on the 3rd fret of E and pick on both center strings, A, E string, lift off, center strings. Repeat that. Okay, that gives you the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 moves. So let's try that. The lyrics there are Silent Night, Holy Night. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Silent night, 2, 3. Holy night, 2, 3. Next, you're gonna reach with that pinky to the 5th fret and pick on G and A strings. And then A, and then go to a G shape, but you're gonna pick on both E and A. Melinda, your dog. Then you can add a pinky on the A string and keep the ring finger and pinky on the 3rd frets, A string, and the center strings. So that sounds like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 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 2, and 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay. And then the next part, we're going to go to an F and then pick on E and A string, add the 3rd fret on A string, and then you're going to move fast here on 2nd and open frets on A string. And then the first 4 notes that you did in the beginning of the song, you're going to do them here. And then the first 5 notes you did in this line already, at the beginning of this line. And then the beginning little motif. So not bad, right? It looks a little intimidating at first, but it's just repeating things. 2, 3. And then the last line we don't have time for, so you're gonna have to check out the tutorial video. And if you're playing this as a duet with someone who is not very comfortable with chord melody, they can do the chords that are right on top. And so what you can tell them is, okay, this is in 3/4, so do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 for every chord that they see. So every time they see a letter, just give that 3 beats, whether it's 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3. Silent night, holy night. Then G7. C, C, F, F, C, F, F, C, D minor, G7, C, and 1 strum here. Next, G7, and then a full strum again. And Jill just shared a more advanced finger picking for Silent Night. Thank you, Jill. It's free online, so hopefully it's okay to share here. Yeah, of course. And I'll share it in the replay link as well, so that anybody who would like a more advanced version can try this one. And I think what I'll do next year is a more advanced chord melody, so that anyone who felt like, okay, I got it this year, next year I want to do something more challenging, they can definitely do that. Alrighty, fam. Well, I've stolen 1 minute of your time, but I want to say thank you so much for being here, and I'm going to get back to messages and DMs and everything today. So if you send me a message, I'll be responding today. I know some of you have messages pending, so I'll get back to you. Thank you, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one. And Madeline, I'm going to text you right now. Okay. Thank you. Bye.